I'm Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you a really great and easy recipe for oven-baked pear and rhubarb with verjus. Now, first things first, I'm going to cook it in these fantastic clay stoneware ramekins, okay? They are fantastic. I got them from a place called FromRussia.com online, and they have all kinds of authentic Russian cooking stuff and houseware stuff and shawls and things of that nature. But I got these guys because this is close to my heart. We are Eastern European in descent, and my family has made stuff like this for generations. So I thought I'd invest in some really cool pots like this. They're clay pots, and what they do is they retain all of the really great flavor, and they're really great for people that are on diets who are trying to, cut back on calories. However, easy now, we're making a dessert tonight, so we're gonna splurge a little bit in these guys. What's also cool is that they cook right in here with the lid on top, and everything stays in there. So delicious, it lets everything marry, and it's really good for not overcooking your dishes that you're cooking in it. It does a really good job at just keeping everything just right, so we're gonna use that. Now, if you're wondering what verjus is, verjus comes in a bottle like this. It is the juice of the unripened Pinot Noir grape. Now, what does verjus taste like? Make sure you check out my review for it so you can find out more information on it and more stuff that you can use it for. But I'm going to give you a summary. Basically, you can use it in replacement of a lemon juice or something tangy of that nature. If you're on a diet like the 100-mile diet where you try and eat everything within your local area and you don't live near a citrus grove like in Florida, then verjus is a really good option. And it's nice and tangy. It's really, really good. You can actually use it to make cocktails even. It's beautiful stuff. So first things first, on my stovetop, I have 3 cups of water and 1 cup of sugar, and I've brought them to a low and slow boil. Okay? Secondly, I've got a nice pear that I'm going to peel first. So first things first, I'm going to peel this beautiful pear, and we're gonna poach it in this water for approximately, about 8 minutes. You don't wanna overcook it. You just want it to poach nicely. You don't want it to become mushy. So you're gonna use a nice firm pear. Now I'm gonna cut it in half because we're making 2 desserts tonight, 2 servings. And I'm just going to cut off the stem, that little bud end, as well as getting the seeds out of the center. All right, you're gonna place them into this water, and you're going to poach them on a low simmer, okay? Okay, my pears are done. Going to bring it over here so we can work now. We're going to add 2 cups of rhubarb. I had this already frozen in my freezer from my own garden, and that's 2 cups nice and sliced. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of this poaching liquid right now in with this rhubarb. I am also going to add 3/4 cup of sugar, about 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne, but I'm just going to eyeball that. I'm also going to freshly grind up some cardamom. I need about 1/4 teaspoon. About 1/4 teaspoon of that ground cardamom. Cardamom is a spice that goes a long way. You don't need to use a whole lot of it to get it infused all the way through. So I'm going to add about 1 teaspoon of flour. Mix that in quickly so it doesn't get mixed. As well as 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of verjus. Again, I'm eyeballing through. And I'm going to show you the color of this rhubarb. Now, rhubarb can be a variety of colors. It can be really, really red in color, or it can be greeny brownish, right? So what we don't want is a brown looking dessert. The way we alleviate that is we're going to add some beautiful strawberry jam. Now, this is our own strawberry freezer jam. Make sure you check out that recipe for it. It's very, very tasty. And we're going to get 3 tablespoons of this strawberry jam. Not only will it sweeten it up, but it will give this beautiful red color. So we're going to stir that all up nicely. And now's the time you want to check this mixture for sweetness. If it's not sweet enough for your taste, make sure you add a little bit more. That's beautiful. That's so good. The strawberries and the rhubarb together, good stuff. Plus it's nice and spicy with that cayenne pepper. I love this stuff. Now I'm going to take a little bit of butter and I'm going to smear it all on the inside and the lid. So make sure they're well coated. Now's the fun part. We're going to fill with these pots halfway with this rhubarb mixture. Then we're gonna add one of the poached pears to each one of these beautiful pots. And then we're going to top it with the remaining rhubarb concoction. Okay, so if it's almost to the top here-ish, a couple inches, maybe an inch and a half away, 2 inches. What I wanna do is I wanna get it up to about 3/4 of an inch from the top. So I'm gonna use any remaining poaching liquid just to fill in that gap, if you need to. And we're gonna put a dollop of butter on the top of each one. You're gonna put the lids on now. So, and on top of a nice baking sheet. So here they are ready. Now you wanna preheat your oven to 350 degrees. These are gonna go for about 25 minutes. I'm gonna start checking it at 15. What you want is the pear to be knife tender, and that's pretty much it. So into the oven they go. My oven has been preheated, and they go. Now don't forget, in those gorgeous clay pots, they do a wonderful job at not overcooking your food. So you should be good to go even if you wait a little bit longer. Okay, we're gonna check these really quick to see if our pears are happily poached. May I borrow your knife, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Mom's just slicing up some strawberries for more jam. Yep, they're tender.
Are they?
They are
Good.
tender. They've been in there for about 20 minutes. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna let them sit until they cool to just warm. So they don't need to go back in that oven. They're gonna sit here because it's way too hot to eat them right now. It's gonna be perfect right after dinner. And you can serve them with some whipped cream. Mom?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, it'd be gorgeous. So what I'm gonna do is I wanna try and show you one of them. There's not much to look at. It just looks like rhubarb with a bunch of butter, and the pear is underneath. You can't see it, and that's the whole point. So these are gonna sit to cool.
That would even be nice just with like a tablespoon of
Cream.
half and half or something like that.
I concur. All right,
If you don't have whipping cream on hand.
true story. Okay, so you're gonna see us taste this in a little while. Now I'm so excited for dessert. We had a really great dinner. Make sure you check out the recipe for smoked paprika Acadian rattly pie. It's pretty cool. And now we're ready to go with these guys. They've cooled down to warm now. Mom, would you like to try?
I'd love to.
I can touch it too. How about I move it here for you? You can have the blue one. All right, it's a spoon. I'm really excited because these flavors are so nice together. Cardamom is an exciting spice that a lot of people are afraid to use or haven't used. So here's what it looks like, if you can see it. You can see the rhubarb and the gorgeous pear. Mom is umming and awing. I haven't really actually had a chance to try mine yet.
Oh, it's so delicious.
So I'm really excited to try it. I love that the rhubarb is still intact. It's not mushy. It's still,
And so is the pear.
Let me try some of that pear. Oh, the juice
I know.
is out of this world.
Cardamom in there is so nice.
That-
It makes it a little bit hot.
That little bit of cardamom, that little bit of cayenne pepper that we put in.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, that's good.
Isn't that good?
And finishing it off with the butter.
It's heavenly.
That combination between the rhubarb, pear, and cardamom, out of this world. Mommy. That is a fantastic dessert. It's spicy. Ooh, and it leaves a nice heat in your mouth after. And I don't mean temperature hot, I mean a little bit spicy hot. That is exciting. One of my favorite desserts on this planet right now. Hands down.
It's really, really tasty.
Get out of town, that's good. Everything's good. Juice, the rhubarb, the pear are just perfect. They're not overcooked. Care of these beautiful clay pots. They really help you with your cooking.
Keeps the heat in.
Keeps
while
the
they
heat
finish
in,
cooking.
but doesn't overcook your food.
Right.
At the same time. Keeps all those nutrients in there. Come on, man.
But
It's a fun way to
You
cook.
still recognize that it's a pear and that it's rhubarb in
Yes,
there.
that's what I
not
love about it.
almost together.
That's right. And what is really cool about these ramekins is that you can serve it just like this. How cool is that to bring each person their own little pot of deliciousness? So cute.
Yeah, you could serve it with whipped cream on the side. or
Whipped cream.
just
It doesn't
creme
even need it.
fraiche or- No, you don't need it.
It really
Right.
doesn't even need it. And you know what else might even be nice on that? A drizzle of that ice syrup. Beautiful recipe. One of the best recipes I think we've ever filmed. So tasty, so flavorful, perfect combination. Hit the nail on the head.
You know, it's so good that I think I might try making a pear and rhubarb pie with those spices in it.
With cardamom.
Yeah.
That would be
I
fantastic.
think so.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Absolutely.
Anyhow, that's how you make it. An oven-baked pear and rhubarb with verjus. Don't forget the verjus.
Oh, the verjus.
The verjus.
Gives it
That's
that
right.
Nice,
A little bit of tang, that's right. Anyway, it's oven-baked pear and rhubarb with verjus and cardamom, I guess. Fantastic. Man, you really do have to mention the cardamom because it is a real big player in this. Perfect. So for more information, check out FromRussia.com for great Russian kitchenware like this, as well as other Russian gifts and specialty items. Anyhow, make sure you check out Mom's website at IngridTurnerToday.com. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Like the fan page at Facebook.com/CookingWithKimberly. My shows are on iFood.tv/CookingWithKimberly and YouTube.com/CookingWithKimberly. And my site is CookingWithKimberly.com. That's it, that's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.